Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vestascope for September the 20th, 2021. I was just so tired yesterday, y'all. I'm just protecting my energy right now. I do apologize to the people who have a personal reading that I need to get out. I will do it, okay? I'm taking some time out to myself right now, so I'll get it taken care of. It's just a lot of death and destruction that's going on right now, and it's very close to my energy. So I'm having to, yeah, that too, MM. Hey, how you doing, babe? It came out in the reading, the last reading that I did, what, day before yesterday, with the storm that is brewing and the tower. We seen the volcano come out in the reading. We seen the earthquake come out in the reading. We seen the tidal wave and the storm to come out. Okay. Now I was going to block the comments because the comments tend to mess with my messages. And not saying that I doubt y'all, but I have to follow my guides, when it comes to my information. And what they tell me, I go by. And a lot of you, really not a lot of my subscribers, it'd be other comments and stuff that I'll be seeing that the way I got my settings that will delete. But before they delete, they'll still show me on my end as the owner of the channel. And I just don't listen to everything and everybody what the 3D world says. You know what I mean? I've kind of a lot gotten past that point. And oh, no, not you, Eminem. No, you my folk. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about remember I just said not my subscribers. No, Eminem, you fine. Um when you do something like what I do, and a lot of y'all are being trained the same way. That's why you trust me with your energy. That's why you watch me. And if you notice within yourself too, you start to not second guess yourself. You also start to listen to your intuition. You also start to kind of block out what the world says, because you starting to trust yourself more. You're starting to trust what your ancestors and what your spiritual guides are telling you. This is what you're learning as a page to do. This is why you pay attention to the readings that come out, because you're learning. Me and you both are relearning as the pages in the tarot. Okay, everything that we need to know spiritually, because a lot of it was erased when we was born as humans. You're very smart. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so that's the relearning process and I said this before on my channel. When we were born as humans, and remember I say that we're spiritual beings doing a human life. Okay, but when you pay attention to the news and everything like that that's going on, the third world or the 3D energy, the people that contains in the 3D world, that's where a lot of times your messages and your intuition get sidetracked. Okay, now all of us, including me, but some people not included, okay, we don't remember everything as a spiritual being. That's what your intuition is for. Oh Lord, here they don't start it, y'all. Okay. And I don't ever want to sound like I'm preaching. That's just how I talk. I talk to my kids like this. I talk to my co-workers, my boss. This is just how I talk. Okay, so don't put yourself in your feelings because the way I sound. Okay. I'm just very directive and very authoritative with my words. That's the air sign in me. But all of us, when we were born as humans, it's like our minds was erased. You understand? Because we had to start learning the practices as a sense of programming as a human. That's why we depended on our mother and father. You understand what I mean by that? I'm not saying that they was always around and that they did everything correct. That's not the point. The point is we was taught, or we're supposed to be taught and learned from our parents on what to do as a human. Okay, That's why they taught us how to brush our teeth. They taught us how to take care of our human shell. Okay, they taught us how to use the bathroom. They taught us how to bathe our body. They taught us how to tie our shoe, which is a material covering for our body of the shell, which is the feet. But you understand what I mean. Okay, all of everything that we know as a human was taught to us, or we picked up on it from other people here on earth. Now, when it comes to your conscious mind, which is the moon in the tarot, okay, and that's why I talk to you about listening to your intuition and your spiritual guides, because in your ancestors, it's because things that you will not remember is coming from your conscious mind. And your conscious mind, hey Reese baby, your conscious mind is linked to your spiritual self, which never dies. Okay, now I'm not trying to step into different religious denominations. That's not even the point right now either. Okay, it's just the point that your spiritual self never dies, your soul. Okay, so whether you believe in reincarnation or transformation or whatever the case, whatever religious denomination you believe in, your soul will continue to live no matter what dimension, what time period, whether it's Aztec, Ice Age, the Vikings, Victorian age, whatever. Okay, your soul never dies, but it remembers everything as a spiritual self, a higher self. Okay, and your mind, your physical brain and memory cannot contain all that memory. Yes, you know where I'm going with this. It cannot contain all of that memory as a spiritual soul while you are living in this shell. It can't hold all that. That's why you have ins and outs of your intuition. That's why some of you, and we all are different, but not too much different. That's why some of us can tap into our acoustic records. Okay. Some of us, like me, I don't remember when I was born. I don't remember really past the age of 10. But some people do. You understand? Some people remember a lot of things. Some people can touch into. Now, I have dreams all the time of where I was because I astro travel. Some of y'all don't know how to astro travel. You can, but you just choose not to, because of the energy that you allow this world right now to keep you stressed in, that your conscious mind won't allow yourself, okay, to step out of your body and your soul to travel. Some of you do anyway, but you don't know it. You don't remember it because you still have that wall and that blockage up. Now, remember, whatever I'm channeling about right now, I don't choose to channel. Whatever they sit me down in this chair, I become a whole totally different person. Okay? So whoever needs to hear this is why I'm talking about it, and it must have something to do with the cards that are about to come out. Now, again, if you think about what I'm saying, it's true. It don't matter what religious denomination you believe in or what you do, how you see it, or whatever. Okay? We all are spiritual beings. We just came in different shells. Some are white, some are dark, some are dark skin, light skin, beige, you know. Some are male, some are female, some have both organs, because the shell of the body don't matter. That's just a container to house your spirit. Now, I was watching some feed about the GABBY, Miss Little GABBY, okay, that has disappeared, but her body now has found. Dealing with this boyfriend or fiance of hers. And Miss GABBY, with her birthday that I seen, was born March the 19th, 1999. There's a lot of nines in her birthday. which is ninth house of Sag, spirituality. So Vedic sidereal, I would see Miss Little Gabby. Well, she's not little, but that's what my guides call her, Little Miss Gabby. I think she was what, about 20 something, 23, maybe somewhere around in there. I don't know. She was born in 99. But I would see her as a Pisces Vedic sidereal. Okay. Some of you, I guess Western, maybe she would have been an Aries. I don't know. But I just be concerned with Vedic. So 12th house, a lot of what Miss Gabby probably was realizing through her life was why she always had a lot of frenemies. People who she thought was her friends or people that she thought loved her was really her enemies. That's probably why she did have a lot. I don't know her personally, but I'm being channeled information about her. And this is no disrespect to her, her memory, her legacy, her parents, her family. But I'm pretty sure she went through a lot of losses in her family and in her life. Let's keep going. I may do a reading on that because I have done one on Nipsey Hussle. I did one on Nicki Minaj before. And I try not to step into that because every time I open that gate, I always have leftover energy. Okay. Look at there, number 9. We was just talking about Miss Gabby with all those 9 in her birthday in Jupiter. Ninth house of Sag. I wonder if little Miss Gabby is trying to come through. If my guides will allow her to come in, she'll come in. But let's keep going. Jupiter is in, where is Jupe? Jupe is back in Capricorn retrograde right now up until, I believe, November. Or was it October? It's October, November. It's not going to be that long. Then they're going to do a switcheroo back again. All right. Some of you may be a Pisces. You still have it in your chart. You probably may be a Pisces, but you feel that you're an Aries. Okay. But as you continue to learn through your spiritual values of really who you are through your chart, you still can be a Aries as a moon or an ascendant. Okay. But you most likely, a lot of you are Pisces. And that's why some of what I say will resonate with you. You always are thinking long range. You always are thinking far ahead. Okay, you love to travel. You love to get out there, be in nature. That's because 12th house of Pisces is associated with a lot of loss. And you understand a lot of that spiritually. And that's why your spiritual values will be very different on how you look at life and people in a big way. Okay. All right. Let me put these cards down. Not quite sure on where this is going, but it's just been doing a lot of raining down here in Atlanta. They said it's going to be raining, of course, the rest of this week. My condolences to anybody that is having a lot of problems right now, you know, dealing with weather, flooding, etc., earthquake, volcanoes. Now we got the Vision Quest and the Desert with nurturing, which is water. Dirt and water makes mud. So somebody has been feeling very stuck when they have been trying to have growth and expansion within and about their self or with somebody else. Somebody was looking at somebody as husband material, wanting to be in a partnership, wanting to establish and share and to have good fortune with this other person or situation. But it was just too many different philosophies that was involved, which also could pertain to religion, on how you or the other person seeing things, what you believed in, what that other person didn't believe in. What is this spiritual value? Somebody also is thinking about or has been studying a lot of religion lately. You just wanting to know, like, about the underworld, about the world beyond. I feel that right now, some of you also could be nurturing your mother, or your mother is nurturing you, or this is what you're wanting as a spiritual soul here, which is just pure nurturing. And I'm telling you now, it's going to be very hard. Okay, it is. It's going to be very hard to really find somebody that's going to be very trusting enough to get and to gain and to have a stable sense of nurturing from another human being. That's why I always try and teach y'all to stay in your spiritual self and to nurture yourself first as much as you can. To love yourself so much as you can. If you'll love yourself as much as you can, as how much you would love the opposite sex or the same sex as a partnership, you'll be obtaining and doing things in a larger way than what you are now, and able to obtain a lot more things. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having materialism or material things while you are a human, but you cannot ignore the spiritual values that contains within inside of you. A lot of people forget about that they walk this vision as a quest without spirituality. They may say they grace and blessings and say thank you, amen, or whatever like that. Okay, pay homage. But they really walk as this quest, as a vision to do so much materially when they lack the spiritual value. Okay, and the spirit and your spiritual values, whoever this is, whatever this is, the spiritual values needs to be part of the long range thinking. Because I tell you and remind you again that the shell of a body will disintegrate, but your spiritual value and yourself will continue on. Okay, so a lot of you also, as part of your vision, needs to spread this spirituality or word or wisdom as much as you can, which I see the vision here. It also could be to your children or to the younger generation in some type of way. We also have surrender. Miss Gabby boyfriend may end up surrendering. They're going to find him a long way away. Could also be hiding out in the desert. So that could be some parts of California, Arizona, Mexico, New Mexico, wherever you feel that this dry desert could be. Also could be the Sahara or the not Saudi Arabia, but Dubai. Okay. Landon or whatever his name is. Miss Little Gabby's fiance / boyfriend is very far away right now. But needs to surrender. There you go, MM. There go your volcano. That's why I told you it was okay. It was going to come out anyway if it needed to come out. This what needs to happen is surrender. But before, oh, I got a headache. This could have been some head trauma that may be the cause of death to little Miss Gabby. That's not me calling her that, y'all. That's what my spirit guides named her. Because, there's so much of age, if you want to say it like that. Okay. They have thousands, millions of years of experience and age on me that they call us, okay, little. But anyway, purification. Something needs to be, something was washed away, which was evidence. Evidence was washed away. Also, some evidence was buried or will be found in this dry area here. It may be near some type of lake or creek that little Miss Gabby was found here. But the vovality is the eruption of the situation. Her boyfriend slash fiance is very hot-headed right now. Okay. It can be also that Scorpio, the death card, is got a hold of him right now because he's not stable. He know he needs to purify or to cleanse this situation, and soon it will be shared. Okay. I'm gonna leave this surrender card out and the sun. Oh yeah, it's gonna come out. I don't know his birthday. He also could be a Leo, a Sag, and I follow Vedic sidereal. So if the birthday is in the 15th of the middle of the month, then the birthday or the zodiac sign changes. Okay. So for example, little Miss Gabby birthday was March the 19th. For me seeing her as a Pisces, it already changed on the 15th of March. So March the 15th through March 28th or 30th or 31st, that's what makes her a Pisces for me. Anything before March the 15th will be a Aries. You understand? So whenever anybody finds out her fiance, boyfriend, birthday, could also be a Leo, Scorpio, but it has a very huge temper. I feel that it's a lot of water here. It's a lot of emotions. He's hiding out, doing a lot of reflection, because Death Scorpio is transforming him. Want to try and claim and come forward and say that he was very devoted and innocent, but he's not. It's karma. Remember I kept saying the past, 2 to 3 weeks, that a lot of relationships, because of Venus being in Virgo, Venus being in Leo, she didn't like to be there, and the health checkup of the love relationship. Maybe it wasn't you, but it was somebody in the world. Okay, these readings are not personal. They come out for anybody and everybody who may need to know and see information as foresight. So I kept saying with love relationships, Venus was going through a health checkup when it came to your love relationship. And what was coming to the surface as Vovality here, the volcano, was that people were starting to really see the other person as volatile. Starting to see their relationship as volatile. Things that was being exposed as the sun being in Leo. Okay. Just the sun just leaving Leo, now fully in Virgo. As about since 4 or 5 days ago. When the sun was in Leo, it was a lot of still happy times, happy-go-lucky, a lot of intimacy, a lot of love and stuff like that was being shown. The dating was good, the sex was good. It was love being expressed and shown. But soon as Venus left Leo, and soon as the sun left Leo, and everything started going into Virgo, which is about the health of a relationship, things was going to get very volatile, because people were going to start to realize truly what their happiness was. And that was going to become their quest, no matter whose side it was on. Surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace. And that's going to be able to happen for that person who needs to turn their self in. Let me put some clarifiers on this, because the Fool. So this person that is in hiding, that has now traveled very, very far away, that person already kind of got a head start, thinking that they're going to have a reset, a restart in life, being able to start over. Okay, but I don't think so. Not what my angel's telling me. They're about to get the wrath, the volcano. Okay, now if you go back and watch my September 11th video, I talked about a relationship like this, and I believe they found, or she went missing on the 11th. So if you go in my playlist and look up September the 11th and listen to that reading, the Hangman. So it was a matter of time anyway before her fiance, or your person, or you, will become very volatile. Somebody is about to erupt or explode. Their temper, being upset when it was a delay. Somebody was delaying their temper, or to show their temper, or being upset. Even the volcano itself that erupted, and the earthquakes that erupted here. Okay, it was a matter of time anyway. The universe had them on delay, because it was a certain time, and that the universe needs to coincide with the wheel of fortune, karma, for things naturally to happen too. Okay, so the Hangman in reverse is what? The Pisces. Both of these are Pisces cards. Some people call the Fool card Aries, but Aries is first house, the number 1, not the 0. So for me, this is the Fool card. Because once you get to a 12, then you have a reset at a number 1. Okay, but Western astrology, they say Pisces and sometimes Aries for that. Some people, a lot of people say the Hangman is Pisces. Both is Pisces for me. Okay, now the only thing I don't like about this is that the Fool card, as you know in the tarot, does take the leap of faith off of a cliff. Okay, so somebody may have gotten very upset, and a cliff is involved. I'm just going to leave it like that. I believe that this person tried to hang on for a very long time. Could have been less than 9 hours. If they would have got medical help within 9 hours, they could have had a reset, but that didn't happen. So 8th house of Scorpio, death set in, purification. And so this person had to surrender to their calling, which is 12th house of Pisces. The Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands also is an intimate card. I don't want to say really what I want to say, because I don't want to trigger anybody's emotions. But the Page of Wands is an intimate act. Okay, somebody was looking at somebody as just as a sexual relationship, as something just to be intimate and to have fun. Okay, so the delay of the relationship was becoming volatile anyway and was going to erupt. Okay. Because somebody wanted more than that. The vision. Okay. And somebody is not going to, somebody, whoever the other person is, didn't want that vision. They want to be free. A sense of freedom to do what they want when they want to do it. Okay. But the other person have a natural sense of spiritual values that they kept wanting to share, and things became volatile. It also could have been some type of delay before in this relationship, and then somebody came back together here. But the other person only wanted intimate or intimacy, and that itself needed to be purified. This is also somebody who is walking or traveling. This is somebody who is in the woods or the desert somewhere, hiding out with very minimal clothing or necessities, food. Also could be in some type of swamp area. Give me something on this surrender. Somebody's mindset needed to be cleansed. Okay. The transformation was about seeing people or having relationships and using people only for intimacy and fun. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Somebody is or was wanting to still work and build on this, still wanting to collaborate, still wanting to keep going with the plan. Okay. Give me something else on this Three of Pentacles. Somebody still wanted to just do the intimacy. Ooh, and the other person didn't. That's the other intimacy card. Whoever the person that was younger was still willing to work on this relationship and situation. The other person who was older didn't want it anymore. Slowing down. Yep, see? Slowing down. Somebody didn't want it anymore. Also, somebody could be a Taurus. I have Sag here again with the Knight of Wands. Is this you, little Miss Gabby? I see a turtle here. This is more swamp life. This is somewhere somebody was found near some water or in some type of plateau, creek, somewhere also where some marine or reptiles was at. I'm seeing a lot of reptiles here. Slowing down. So this person who is on the run right now, allegedly accused for the missing of little Miss Gabby, they're slowing down. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do and how they're going to surrender their self. But it won't be long, though. It's going to be less than 9 weeks. So that can be less than 9 weeks, less than 9 hours, less than 9 days that this person will appear or be found. But they're running out of steam, though. They're tired. They don't have much clothing, much food. Somebody also is going to claim that they're not the traitor. You know, the Hangman also is a traitor. Somebody was a traitor to somebody's love and affection and relationship, acting like they wanted a relationship, okay? But all it was intimacy and fun. Never really wanting to collaborate and work on a situation, kept slowing it down, on and off, on and off. Because that's what knights and pages do. Mind what I'm saying, but also realize I'm only saying limited because I am on YouTube, okay? Somebody is going to surrender because they're starting to slow down here. They're running out of steam as a knight, being reduced down to a page. Learning how to, see there? What I tell you? What I tell you? The number 8. See that? Guilt. Remember I saying with the purification there, and I said Scorpio, 8th house of death and transformation. You see those hands and stuff like that? Just grabbing at her head, which is her mental thoughts. Guilt. A guilty conscience. Remember I just said that somebody's going through a purification. I said 8th house of Scorpio got this person. This is why they're hiding. Remember I said somebody's volatility, an eruption, somebody's temper. Somebody's temper got the best of them here. Which now they feel like they should have just worked and collaborated and still built on the situation. Talked about it. Tried to work it out. Needed to slow things down instead. You know, stop being intimate. Stop going out, having fun. Also, this is a lot of walking and traveling. You see there, you see a lot of mountains. You already know the food card. There's a lot of mountains behind there, behind there. You have the vision quest here. A lot of mountains and dry road. The volcano is actually a mountain. Okay. Yeah. My spirit guides don't never lead me wrong. I may not say everything on this video, but I know what happened. I just don't want to spark nothing. You understand? But this is also, or was, somebody's quest to go through this. Somebody may also had this planned. Because the 3 of Pentacles is following like a blueprint. Following the instructions to carve out 3 of Pentacles. Also could have been guilty of having a third party situation. And this is where the traitor card comes in. And somebody needed to just surrender all of that, to purify it. Now they feel guilty. Okay. Tell me, what is this slowing? Hold on. What is this slowing down? The rebirth. The purification, transformation, 8th house of Scorpio. Somebody's not going to have a rebirth. Somebody's not going to have a new start. Somebody also didn't want to transform or to understand this shocking shift. The shocking shift could have been somebody wanted to be single. Somebody wanted to separate. Okay? That they wanted to be alone now. They gained their own insight and wisdom about how to take action toward life and to start to work and to build on their self. Even if it was a fun, going out, having fun. Y'all know this card. Okay, going out having fun, being intimate, partying and all that stuff. Somebody want to stop and surrender all of that. That's why the situation slowed down. Somebody didn't want to restart it up, the rebirth. And you see the lion there? Somebody was upset and angry that things were slowing down, picking up, slowing down. But somebody felt guilty, okay, about not deciding to work on this anymore. Which is, I feel, what they should have done instead of doing the other, causing death. Because I have a couple of death cards here. We are the world. Bottom of the deck is integration in reverse. Like I said, somebody, you see the balance of the yin and the yang? This was between a man and a woman. A masculine and a divine feminine. The Empress as the swan. And the eagle, okay, which is air. You see the snake there? That's the karma. The same karma of the snake is that it's the poison and the cure. So the same poison that was hurting somebody was also the same cure to want to try and work on it and to integrate, to come together, to blend, to mend the bridges, to communicate, right? We are the world is the world card. So that cycle is over. It's a completion. Somebody also is sorry, but sorry is too late. Too little too late for sorry. But they know now that they will not get a rebirth in this. It's eating somebody up, mindfulness about what happened. This is why they're trying to escape it, but they're not going to be able to escape. What is this volcano? Some information or news is going to erupt. The sun. Got the sun right here. Somebody has a lot of Leo in their chart. So if you find out the other person's birthday starts August the 16th through September the 16th, that person was a Leo. Also could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Sag, Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio again, Pisces. But like I was saying earlier, the volcano was somebody's ego. Somebody's having a self-realization of what they did. Self-realization. Trying to reason over instinct and vitality and volatility. Like I said, something is eating somebody up. And it's all over their ego and their proud self. Where that they blew up. Their temper blew up. I don't know what was discussed. I don't know what the fight was over. It could have been over a third party situation. Somebody finding out about that. And that's what was the delay of the relationship being on and off. So somebody could have said, okay, I want to be free then. I want to be to myself. The zero is always oneself. A reset. But somebody didn't want somebody else to have a reset or to be alone or to separate. And this probably was already starting to happen less than 9 days ago. But somebody's ego started to take over. See there? The wheel again. Somebody's ego started to take over them. Watch what I'm telling you now. and took everything out of balance. Again, with the rocks and not being centered, not aware. Something wasn't right. No equality. No good sense of well-being or feeling complete. We got water here again and a lot of rocks. Somebody was found by some rocks in a desert land or in some type of creek or lake. This situation between the both of these people was never going to have growth anyway. The other person was never optimistic. Never grateful. Probably for little Miss Gabby being in their life. They wasn't grateful. They were not tolerant. They always wanted things to be self-serving about them. And this was also something that was never going to be a stable change. So the direction was not chosen, it was took. Because the balance is in reverse. Why was these people not able to integrate or come together? It was a bad sign. I mean, it was a sign that happened, but it was an omen. With the Wheel of Fortune here twice on the table and the sun, things that was done in the dark was coming out into the light, especially when Venus left Virgo and went into her own natural house of partnership of Libra. Things was already, probably, when was Leo? Leo was August the 16th. The emotions between this situation started most likely in June, July. Okay, tried to make it work, probably got back together, still probably was going out sleeping with each other, but things started to turn as that sun was starting to leave Leo. And that was the omen right there about how much of a baggage and burden that this situation and relationship really was. Starting to feel cursed and guilt. You see that? Guilt. Shame and regret. This is also, I have a lot of animals. This is somebody couldn't integrate or wants to show their face or come back into society or into the community, okay, because of their shame and guilt and regret. This is also why somebody did not want to try and work this out anymore and took things into their own hands. Give me something on this surrender. The Lovers. Like I said, somebody needed to surrender a third party situation. That it came out, this was the fight about. Or that somebody had a new lover. And this is why they're becoming the Fool card. But to surrender is also, you see that where it says mental state? Somebody is going to surrender the way that they're not responding right now. Okay, let me, bottom of the deck, the Tower. Oh my goodness. Okay, upheaval, raw energy, aggression, desire, anger, survival, instinct, impulsive lust, sudden change, action, aggression, chaos. So all of the chaos has already happened. All of the aggression has been done. Unfortunately, somebody has lost their life because of the aggression and the ego. This was something that was not impulsive. This was something over shame and regret over the guilt. Somebody's not going to be able to survive, okay, wherever they at, whatever they're doing. This person also could be an Aries or Scorpio. The other person still have it as an ascendant or in their chart. But the Tower in reverse also is a self-realization of who and what this person is. Okay? And to other people. Other people is going to now see the sun, and it's going to bring out everything about how they seen this other person that did harm to little Miss Gabby. Okay? A lot of people are going to start to have more reason over instinct. Because the sun is about healing. People are going to be able to heal now. Okay? Because they also can work and to build on her memorial service, which is also can be this Three of Pentacles. She may also have some type of stone, Molosseum type of thing or memorial. Okay? A lot of people around the world also are going to help to build a memorial for her. So it can be like different people all around the world that hold a memorial service or something like that in honor of her. But a lot of people are going to feel guilty also because they seen this other person as such the ideal lover. Ooh, there goes a spider. But the person really wasn't. They're revoltive. They were an eruption ready to happen. Very jealous. The Hermit. There go Virgo. All right, let's see what oh. I see a lot of non-action. As soon as I said that. I was looking at the surrender card. Somebody is hiding and not talking right now. What is that? Also could already be hurt or wounded. Somebody is really hiding. Somebody is really talking. But actually, they're not heartbroken. They're being very manipulative of people, of family members and things like that. But it's going to be less than 8, okay, before this person moves or be able to move, to be able to release this burden. Then they're going to come out of hiding. Also could contact their mom while they're out, and there go to Judgment. That's what I was waiting on. Scorpio energy. This person's going to feel pressured to reveal the truth. So that's 1, 2, 3 suns here on the table. Somebody got a lot of Leo in their chart. Could be a Virgo with the Leo sun, moon, or ascendant. Somebody got a lot of Scorpio in their chart, or it's just a death house. Somebody's going to feel pressured to speak the truth, because they're hiding it right now. And they was also hiding another lover. This probably what all of this was about. A child on the way, a wife, a ex-wife, or soon to be new wife, or another lover that this other person had. And I'm talking about the person who did harm. Because they was waiting on a relationship to happen with somebody else. They didn't want to be vulnerable anymore, and they started to feel pressured to make a decision. All this tripping, traveling, all this stuff, It was just going out, having fun, being intimate. But this person was using somebody for nurturing, care, and for finances. And the surrender card is the 12th house of Pisces. To prevent burnout, slow down. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So like I said, anytime you see that Knight of Wands in reverse, somebody soon will surrender. But right now, they're trying to get rest and sleep because they could be sleeping outdoors. They could be hiding outdoors in the mountains, in the wilderness, in some type of dry area, like some type of desert, or around some type of creek and lakes. It's a lot of turtles. It's a lot of birds around there or fly around there. Okay, this person also may be found on the other side of the world. Come back and look at this reading when everything is found out. Okay. But they're about to be exposed. The sun is here. Yep. They procrastinating. This person is procrastinating before they surrender their self. Because their guilt is going to eat them up. That's the transformation of 8th house of Scorpio. Universe is eating this person's mind up about what they did. Yep, see there? Because they need to surrender to their soul's path. They picked this path. Like they say, you pick your bed, now you lay in it. You pick your bed, and now you lay in it. My angels, my guides tell me everything. So this person will be surrendering very soon. This is also little Miss Gabby that has now surrendered to her rest and sleep. As the Hermit also. I feel that help could have been done if it was there in time enough, but the other person didn't retrieve help. She could have had a reset. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So somebody will be surrendering to their soul path, which is to their own guilt. The wheel is always karma. What I tell you, somebody was trying to control the other person, and when all they had to do was surrender to what is. If little Miss Gabby wanted to go her own separate way, because we don't know what the argument was about. We don't know things that was said, what was done. Did they fall apart? Did they get back together? Was it on and off? On and off? Yes, they were supposed to get married, but somebody was trying to control the other person. Somebody has a strong Leo in their chart. Also Aquarius, okay? Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effective achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation a breathing room. That's why somebody was trying to, the Hangman did a delay and trying to understand their love for the relationship. But somebody was pressuring the other person that's feeling guilty to keep trying to integrate and to come back together. And that brought on the Tower moment. Because then a lot of chaos and aggression, impulsiveness, lust, desire, all of that upheaval, all of that stuff started to build up. Okay? And you see the snake again. It's the karma, like I said, of the, I don't even know where the card at now. The karma of the poison. The same poison that will harm you also can cure you. And somebody, the other person was trying to realize that and see it is as what it is. Thank you, angels, okay? You see that? As if it or they came from all there is. So somebody was just going to say, okay, well, it is what it is. You know, flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accept it exactly as it is, and it will bring you peace. But somebody didn't want the peace. They wanted control issues. Bottom of the deck, because the other person started to realize you can't fix nobody. Now, I'm going to leave this reading here where it is. If you rewatch this and listen to what I'm saying and read in between the lines, I already told you what just happened. I already just told you where this person is. I already told you who just did this harm to little Miss Gabby. Okay? Now, I don't know, you know, a lot of people don't watch my channel like that. But if you feel the need to share this, go right ahead. But it was a lover. Lover is also Gemini, or so a Virgo. So I had Sag, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo especially, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces again, a lot of Scorpio, Gemini, like I said also. Those zodiac signs could still be in somebody's chart. It don't have to be the sun sign. It could be from an ascendant, which is the next house over. Okay? On either way. So if a Leo is in the middle, then you got Cancer on one side and you got Virgo on the other. You understand? That's an ascendant or a moon. The sun sign would be Leo in the middle, but it don't have to be a sun sign. But all three of the zodiac signs, or two of them, is that person. Okay? Learn how to read charts. Now, I didn't pick the reading. Whatever my spirit guides tell me to do, I do it. Okay? Now, a lot of this also could be your situation in your relationship. Somebody is trying to rebirth their ego about them, but it's not working. Okay? So you, unfortunately, will have a reset, which is a restart. Also could be a breakup. But your new self, your new life is trying to start. And you're realizing, look, it is what it is. It's not going to work out. I can't control you. Stop trying to control me. I'm not trying to control the situation anymore. I want to go my own way. And we said this the past 2 to 3 months ago, that a lot of this was going to start to happen. A lot of people also now are listening more to their spiritual self, their spiritual guides, listening to their intuition and thinking more spiritually and wanting to connect like that instead of just going out having fun and having sex. But some people still only just want that. They don't want to be spiritual. They don't want to listen to their intuition. And that's where you come, the lack of integration. Can't come together. All right. So I'll be back tomorrow. If you have your own comments about it, please feel free to leave it in the comment box. We can discuss the comments tomorrow. And I need to do y'all like a 12 zodiac sign pull or something like that. Okay? And I got the personal reading coming. Okay? I'm taking some time off to myself because I got a lot of stuff myself going on right now. And yeah, okay? So eventually I'll tell y'all all about it. But please stay safe. Please also tune into your weather. Pay attention to your weather and everything like that's going on. It also could be possibly another eruption or another earthquake. So make sure you're paying attention to that also. Okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.